Okay, guys, we are going to... Oh, God, I've gone back to saying okay, guys. Damn it. Nah, I'm going to leave it on there just as a reminder to myself. Okay, this one, we are going to now simplify these ones, and they happen to be algebraic fractions. Now, we've just gone through a very brief one just with normal fractions to remind you of how we do it. You do these exactly the same way you do numerical ones, okay? You just have a letter in there occasionally. Don't stress. First one, 2x over 3 minus x over 2. You're going to get them right now because I'm going to teach you stuff and you're going to know things. Why can't we just subtract those? Perfect. They do not have the same denominator. So what we've got is 2x over 3 minus x over 2. Okay? What we need is a common denominator. 6 is always a good one with a 2 and a 3. Oh, why I wrote a 3 again, I'll never know. So 6, and we leave that. Now I have a tendency to write that out because I've made my new denominators. The sign doesn't change, I've still got the minus between them. Now I start to think, okay, what did I do? What did I do to the 3 to make it a 6? Awesome, times it by 2. What did I do to the 2 to make it? Okay. Okay. So, what am I going to have? What are we going to do? Excellent. What did we do? We actually did 2x times 2. Okay, does that make sense? We've had to take this 2x and times it by 2. And what are we going to do this one? Well, we're not going to do 2x. What did we do? Because it's times 3. So it's the x times 3. Cool? 3x. X times 3 is 3x, yeah? Yeah, so we end up with 2x times 2, you were right, Kirby, gives us 4x. X times 3, 3x. So we've now got that. Now, next step. Now, in this particular one, you can probably look at it and go, I could do this without having to write it as another fraction. But please, write it as another fraction now, because when you're doing slightly more complicated ones, which you will, this will make your life easier. So we write it as one fraction. So it's all over 6. Then we've just got our 4x minus 3x. Okay? And if you have 4x's and you take away 3 of them, what have you got? Lots of alimony payments. X over 6. All good? Excellent. Yes, because you're getting rid of your x's. Depends on whether you're burying the bodies or putting them in acid. Okay. Yeah, but they don't know where I've buried the bodies. It's all going to be okay. Any of you guys watch Supernatural? All you do is salt and burn the bones. It's fine. Cat is a lucky girl. She's still kicking. Yeah, well, as long as she doesn't annoy me. Oh, I don't mind. She knows that. Like, honestly, she'd kill me first. It's her last day of TAFE today. Yeah, she's finished her course now. I mean, she's an enrolled nurse, so yeah, very proud of the girl. She's my girl. Wifey. Wifey. She's my girl. Okay. You should hear what she calls me. No, you shouldn't. All right, next one. This is one of the ones. This is one of the ones where writing it as a single fraction will make your life a bit easier. So let's have a look at it. First thing I'm going to do is actually write it up there. So we've got x plus 1 over 5 plus x plus 4 over 3. Anyone want to give me a common denominator for those ones? 15 is probably your best bet. Now, it is a very quick and easy way to just multiply the two denominators, and that will give you a common denominator. It will not always give you the lowest one. Yeah, but if you had 2 and 4, what's the lowest common denominator? Not 2, because 4 doesn't go into 2. What's the lowest common denominator of 2 and 4? 4. But you can multiply them together and use 8. It will work, but it's not the lowest necessarily. Okay? It doesn't matter. You can do either way. You just have to simplify the fraction. All right. So what did we decide? 15, didn't we? Okay. So I write my new, guys, I write my new denominator. I still have the operation in between it. Okay. Levi, what did I do to the first one? Levi, what did I do to the first one to get it to 15? Times it by 3. What did I do to that second one? Thank you. Thank you someone for helping her out. So, everyone, I'm going to write this. So you've still got you've got to now do the times 3. I don't know why I wrote it there. That was silly of me. I didn't actually write it there. I did it up here. Times 3 times 5. Okay. You're going to have this now. Oh, serious? Can you see what I've done? What have I done? Kirby? I've just put the 3 out the front because that means 3 times everything in the bracket. You all happy with that? 3 times x plus 1. So
well, is x plus 1 x or x plus 1 2x?
It's x plus 1. So now we have to multiply them. How do I multiply them? What do I do when I expand that out? 3 times x plus 1. What do I get? Which will give me 3x and? So you've done the 3 times x, then you have to do the 3 times plus 1. 3 times 1.
7. Isn't 3 plus 1 4?
3 times 1. You're doing 3 times everything in the brackets. So you're doing 3 times plus 1. Now here you've got 5 times x, which is then 5 times plus 4. Okay? I'm doing extra steps here because I want you to see what's going on. So are you all happy with that? This thing. It's not a bomb, it's not a lockdown, it's a stopwatch. It's another mathematical measuring device, but this one doesn't keep your drinks cold. Yeah, it's not a bomb. I'm sorry. Let's finish this. Let's finish this.
8x.
First step, before you do that.
8x.
Write it as that. 3x plus 3 plus 5x plus 20. Now collect your like terms. 3x, Kirby, 5x. What's your other like terms? 3 and 20. Good. What do you end up with? Yep. Yep. 8x plus 23 over 15. Everyone happy with that? Yeah. Notice how once we've got the common denominator, we don't actually do anything else with that. That 15 just keeps going on and on and on. You're just doing the top bit now. All of a sudden, you're not doing a fraction anymore. You're just doing addition of algebraic equations. Okay? You just keep writing the over 15 bit. We all happy with that? Well done.